and he had a shrimp. And she knew this. It ain't even a big dick horse demon. It's a shrimp. Because she's the type of person who will leave it while we're out at the club together for a nigga.
You won't get these drinks out here. I got money, so they put it in the bag. I'm pulling off all the tags and pulling off in the jag. Fuck being broke, cause broke niggas is mad. Get a job with your broke ass and get it out the hoe's ass. I go fast when I'm riding through the city lights. I'm from the Bay, West Coast with your city like new Nikes, fresh jeans and a snapback.
Hey tribe, welcome back to my channel. I'm a vibe, you a vibe, we should vibe. So you should what? You should hit that like button and like the video. Comment down below some white and orange hearts so I know y'all tuned in and y'all want me to keep posting story times. Share the video. You can share it to me, your mama, your auntie, your granny, yourself, your phone, my Instagram, my TikTok. Just share the video, like, comment, share. And if you're not subscribed, come on, subscribe to the tribe. And if you want the extra juicy tea, go ahead and join my membership. I will be dropping some content in my membership. And if you want that raw and uncut tea, go ahead and DM me on TikTok or Instagram at slim.shayla to request my Patreon link. I will have some content up on there soon. So let's just get into the nitty gritty and where the fuck I been and why I ain't posted in like 2 weeks. My mental health ain't been well, okay? And it's not like, it's just like I'm just in a weird space in life. You know what I mean? Like I'm transitioning from one lifestyle to another. And I'm just in a weird space in my life. And yeah, my brain is on 1,000 because I'm trying to, what I got going on, okay? And I'm just cleansing of people, things, bad habits, and it's just a process, you know what I mean? And it's just been hard for me to want to come sit down on camera and tell my business because I feel like some of the situations that has occurred within the last few years and the fallouts that I've had with people and then the aftermath is because I'm out here telling my motherfucking business and then hoes is watching to go tell a nigga and this and that. Then it's more drama. It's just, yeah, I've been really contemplating if I still want to do story times or not because I feel like I'm moving into a new era and space in my life. And it's just like, damn, I'm not over putting out my business. I'm just over like the drama that come with it because people feel some type of way that I tell story times, even though the mass majority, y'all don't know who these people are. They feel some type of way that I told a story that only them or the people involved would know. And it's like, everybody already know this. What are you feeling salty about? Like, that's what annoys me. And people be feeling like they bigger than the program, but it's like, I'm not gonna let nobody punk me out of doing something I'm passionate about. Now, if y'all think I'm messy because I tell my messy tea, then I'm top queen messy. Like, it is what it is. You feel me? That doesn't mean I don't have decorum in class and I know how to keep certain things off the internet. And at certain points in time, yes, I told too much and it was a learning lesson. You know what I mean? It's my first time on earth, bitch. It's my first time alive. This my first time. So everybody makes mistakes. Okay. So y'all, I wanted to jump back into the series with the niggas, but my brain is foggy on that. I'm gonna come back to that. This been heavy on my mind and I want y'all to tell me, was I wrong? Was she wrong? Was we both wrong? Or was it just one of them situations where it was like, I don't really think y'all was meant to be friends? Now, other stuff happened, which I'm going to come back tell later, but this story is on my mind. So we going to call the girl in this story Raspberry. And then we're going to call my other friend Milk Chocolate. And we're gonna call the boy in this story Crunchy. Okay, so me and Milk Chocolate, we've been friends for a long time. That's my girl. Her birthday weekend was coming up, and so, you know, we just planning all the little activities we was gonna be doing and that I would be doing with her. She was gonna be doing some other stuff outside of me with some of her other people. I'm like, okay, cool. It was just certain things that I wasn't gonna do with her, but then there was certain things I was gonna do with her. So I have this other friend that I introduced to Milk Chocolate, and she was like, oh, ask Raspberry if she want to come. She's a vibe, even though some other stuff had happened. But, you know, see if she want to pop out. We all get cute. We pop out. Like, we have fun together. I'm like, all right, cool. So I started talking to this boy, Crunchy. Okay. Now, I knew Crunchy. Well, I first started talking to Crunchy 2 years before this event happened. I'm not gonna give a time, an age, a date, or nothing about when this happened because it's just be too much. But okay, but 2 years before this event happened, I had met this boy named Crunchy. Me and him had started talking. We had stopped talking because one day I was on the phone with him, and he's like one of them people, and it's like, I only like it sometimes when certain dudes call me all the time and text me all the time and want to be in my business. It's only like, I gotta really like hit it off with you. Like, we gotta kick it. I gotta like you. I gotta want you to know everything about me. But if you just a dude I'm just talking to, we ain't really kicked it. I ain't really feeling you on that level yet, and you calling me, asking me what I'm doing all the time, it's annoying. So he was doing stuff like that, so I stopped kind of really answering the phone for him because it was just giving controlling. And then one day we was on the phone, and he was like, yeah, any woman that's dating me gotta follow my rules and gotta do what I say, and what I say go, and I'm the man. And don't get me wrong, with the right man and the right wording, yes. But the way he was saying it was no. It was giving no. He would be asking me, why am I posting this? And am I talking to other people? I hate, like, if we're not on that level, don't ask me, because I'm going to tell you the truth. Yeah. Then now niggas is mad. Oh, now I'm hoes. Oh, you a hoe. You talk to everybody. You want to be seen. You want to be in every nigga face. Well, if I'm single, no ring on my finger, ain't been asked to be a girlfriend, how is that me a hoe? I think people confuse you talking to multiple people with you sleeping with multiple people. Just because I say I'm talking to multiple people don't mean I'm sleeping with multiple people. I don't know why that in this day and age just go over people's head, because people just want to think every woman out here who ain't subjected to one man is a hoe. I don't know why. And that's a man thing. That's a man thing. If a girl tell me she got hella niggas, I'm not thinking she messing with all of them, like sexually. I'm thinking like she talked to these niggas. She might be hunching on one nigga, maybe two, depending, you feel me? Or like 1 month, you know what I'm saying? I'm not thinking she hunching all the niggas she talked to, let alone even seeing these niggas in person. I talked to a lot of niggas I never seen in person, like that. Now, me and Raspberry, we met on a like random thing. We was like internet friends, I guess you would say. We just started kicking it, hanging out. We clicked very well. We was both in our party girl era. Let's turn up, let's have fun, let's go out. Now, that was one of the things with Raspberry. At first, it was cool. Like, yes, girl, we outside, we partying. Y'all know me. I got the freedom of a childless bitch, okay? I got babysitter on top of babysitter, so I don't never have a problem when I want to go out. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret. If I ever told somebody I couldn't go because I didn't have nobody watch my son, I didn't want to go. I just didn't want to go. I just didn't want to go because I ain't never had that situation ever. Like, since my son was born, never had that problem. Okay. My mama not one of them mamas who be like, I'm not watching my grandson or none of that like that. And then his daddy people there, his daddy there, my sister, my brothers, like, you know what I mean? Like, I had a real village with Dilly, you know, so I never had them type of issues, you feel me? So if I ever said that, I was lying. My bad. Okay, my bad. I'm not perfect. Okay, my bad. So yeah, Raspberry, she was going through a phase in her life where she was kind of dealing with a heartbreak and trying to move on from a bad situation she was in. So even though I'm in my fun party girl era, it's not the same. It's not the same for her. She in her like sad, depressed, I need to be outside and doing something so I'm not sitting in my sadness type of want to be out partying. Okay. So she very hyper, very, you know what I mean? But good person, good girl, good friend. Like, it's nothing bad I got to say about her. It's just some of the stuff, it's just I couldn't rock with. You feel me? So as we, you know, communicate, I'm communicating her like, yeah, milk chocolate, she wants you to come out for her little birthday plans. If you can come, you can. Mind you, this particular friend, she got kids. Raspberry got kids. Milk chocolate got a kid. We all got kids, you know what I mean? I don't have kids plural. I don't have kids plural. I got a kid, you know. I got a son, because he not even a kid, but she have smaller kids, so she be needing to coordinate to make sure she got a babysitter. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, okay, let me tell y'all one of the first, I don't even know what order, I do know the order, but okay, so okay, it's just a lot here. Raspberry be needing to like plan in advance so that she can get her babysitter situation, you know, planned out, and she be having to pay sometimes for a babysitter. Now mind y'all, I didn't know she was paying for a babysitter. When she would be telling me, oh, one of her family members is watching her kids, I didn't know she was paying them. I mean, I've never had to do that before. Like, if I threw my mama a couple dollars, or my sister or uncle or auntie or anybody watching my kid, it's because I wanted to throw them a couple dollars or something, or I'm like, oh, make sure y'all get some food, or this one, my son like this particular stuff. If y'all go out, buy this what he like, or, you know what I mean? I've never had to pay for a babysitter. I just, so especially with family, I'm thinking, especially not my mama, especially not my mama. So I didn't know this at first. So one day, me and her was before we get into it with why me and her kind of fell out, let me tell y'all this right here so that y'all can kind of understand why I was at a point where it's like, you do shit I don't rock with. Okay, so we was all supposed to kick it and hang out one day. My friend Milk Chocolate had invited us to do something. Milk Chocolate couldn't get a babysitter that day, so she wasn't able to go. And at the time, Raspberry was basically saying she wasn't going to be able to go either because she didn't want to pay a babysitter. So, y'all, I had already showered and stuff and like got ready. So when I found out that they wasn't really going to be able to go, I got my ass in the bed. As much as I like to go out and get cute and turn up and have fun, as much as I love getting in that motherfucking bed, rubbing my motherfucking feet together up under that blanket, warm and comfortable, you know what I mean? So I wasn't even mad about it. I was just like, I'm gonna get back in my bed, and one of my little booskies hit me, maybe I might kick in one of them. But I was really in that mood where like I'm chilling in the bed. I think I was cupcaking on the phone with one of my booskies, not crunchy. So yeah, like 30 minutes after we all was like, all right, we not going, Raspberry called me. She like, girl, like, get dressed. I just snuck out and my mom going crazy because I didn't ran out the house and let her to watch my kids or some shit like that. Or she asked one of her siblings to watch her kids, and her mama got mad and all of this. She was like, I really need you to come out. I need to go. I need to see you. I need to get out the house. Like, let's still go to the club and turn up and have fun. Like, I'm already getting into it. My mom, she basically snuck out of her damn house or something like that, and got into, well, I think she got into it with her people, and then she snuck out, right? Mind you, we're grown at this point. I'm not gonna say what age when this happened, but y'all, I'm 33. Okay, I've been grown since I was 19 when my mama left me on my own. So that's it happened in between 10 plus years. I'm not gonna say when, at what adult stage, but I just don't see myself as an adult doing no shit like that. You feel me? Like, if my people don't want to watch my kid, I'm not gonna get into it with them and then sneak out the house and do some shit like that. You know what I mean? But to each his own. So she telling me all this. I'm like, all right, boom. I jump up. I put my little fit on because, like I said, we had already planned to go out. I had already got ready. All I really needed to do was throw my fit on, put my little jewelry on. So boom, I'm rushing because, like, she sounded like she in a panic and she really needed me to, get to her and comfort her and be there for her as a friend. And then I knew she was already going through hella shit. So I'm just like, all right, girl, like, let me hurry up. Let me get ready. Let me head there. It's gonna take me about 35-40 minutes to get to where you at. She had already been on her way, so she was kind of there already. So as she was closer to getting there than I was. I think she already said she was on her way. She was gonna be there in 15 minutes at the place we were gonna go to. So boom, I hop in my car. I'm mobbing. Woo, I got a bottle. I always got a bottle. I'm not an alcoholic, but I do always got a bottle. So yeah, I'm on my way there, and we was going to Oakland. So from where I live, Antioch to Oakland, you got to go through the tunnel. Once you get through the tunnel, you're in Oakland. So right before I had got to the tunnel, she called me. She like, oh, I'm at my cousin's house. Pull up and, we could take some shots. My cousin want to take some shots with us. I had met her cousin prior to this, because me and her had went out on some cool shit and we had fun. And her cousin, I ain't even gonna say that. Let me scratch that. Her cousin was cool as hell. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I pull up to her cousin's house. When I get to her cousin's house, I'm thinking they finna come downstairs and we're gonna have shots at the car. And then her cousin was gonna go back upstairs because it was just like, we got on heels, we're dressed. Why? I didn't personally want to get out the car and go up in her cousin's house. And we just finna have shots. I'm ready to go out and turn up. So I get there, I park. She's like, oh, just come up, we upstairs, like let's have some shots up here. So I go upstairs, y'all. We taking some shots and everything cool. We chilling, we vibing. Next thing I know, randomly, she just going through something in her life, and I don't think she be thinking straight sometimes. So for some reason, I don't know why, she got naked. And it's like, I got dressed in front of my friends, in front of girls, but like, she got naked and started clapping her ass and was just like, yeah, this boy I talked to was, he thought I was a stripper. He said I got the perfect body to be a stripper, which she do, but it's just like, we're still new in our friendship. I think at the time, me and her had only been friends for what? Like 4 or 5 months. Like, we still fresh in our friendship, you know what I mean? So I don't know, it was just like, okay, like, I didn't feel uncomfortable or nothing. I was just like, and she kind of said something already one time before, and I'm like, oh, does she want me to eat her Gucci? Is she want to eat my Gucci? Is she trying to bump a Gucci? I don't know. You know what I mean? But it was a little bit much, but it was just like, all right, cool. So at some point she was just like, she was trying to get her cousin to go. Her cousin is not the going out type. Somehow or another, y'all, she ended up saying, oh, never mind, something along those lines. She didn't want to go because her boo finna pull up and they finna get it on and popping in the car. And I'm like, I'm like, girl, you funny. We stopped talking about it. We ran out of the liquor I had. So we were like, all right, let's go to the liquor store because it was right around the corner. We end up getting in her car. We go over to the liquor store. We grab a bottle. We go back to her cousin's house. We in there turning up. So as I'm turning up with them, I'm texting one of my little boo things. Like, they trying to see me. I'm like, oh, I'm finna go out. After I go out, you know, maybe I ain't pull up on you. You pull up on me. Boom. So I thought she was playing when she was saying this shit. I'm like, she be saying wild shit like that, and then she just be talking. So when we go back in, we're taking more shots. She like, yeah, he finna pull up. And her cousin basically was like, nah, this nigga finna pull up and you finna just go and you gonna leave your friend in here. And I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. So I'm like, we not going out? Like, I thought we was going out. Like, you literally rushed me up, made it seem like 911 emergency, hurry up and get to you so we can go out and turn up and have fun because you just escaped out your house because you really wanted to go out and turn up. Now we here at your cousin's house and you talk about, oh, you finna dip off and go get you a little session and you finna leave me here. Bitch, I could have stayed at home in my motherfucking bed, bitch. Why the fuck she basically made it seem like she needed a friend and nobody was there for her and she needed me. Bitch, if you was just gonna come to your cousin's house, kick it with your cousin, and then link up with your nigga, bitch, why the fuck did you rush me to get out my bed, rush me over here, had me think I had a cute ass fit on, looking good as fuck, to get over here to come into your fucking cousin's house to leave me here? Ho, was you cool? Is you fucking cool? Is you cool? Let me know, y'all. Maybe I'm taking it the wrong way, but I was hella side-eyeing her. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, she like, I mean, at this point, y'all, I was so irritated. She was just like, well, if you still want to go out, we can go out. I'm like, nah, it's cool. I'm like, it's cool. Like, my mood had already, that just threw me the fuck off because she's the type of person who will leave it while we're out at the club together for a nigga. And it's no tea, no shade. I'm going to talk about... Just know, I know this for a fact. That she, like, I don't even want to go because I feel like we're going to go out. Either you're going to try to rush it or you're going to try to sneak and dip off to go be with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. She gives me males... I don't want to say male-centered. But I think because of what she was going through, it made her be male-centered. And I don't like that. That's dangerous to be around male-centered women, especially somebody you just now getting to know. I don't really know you like that. Like, I know you, but I don't know you. So I'm just processing everything. I'm like, okay, so we chilling at your cousin's house. We taking shots. You finna leave me here at your cousin's house. Mind you, this is my second time meeting your cousin. So you can go outside to hunch a nigga in his car. Mind you, the nigga that she was doing this for was an ain't shit ass nigga, and he had a shrimp, and she knew this. It ain't even a big dick horse demon. It's a shrimp. That's a pee. So I'm even more like, how is you cool? Okay. So her cousin is cool though. So I'm just vibing, chilling. You can tell all over my face though. She don't know me like that. So I don't think she was catching on to like my facial expressions. Any of my real friends would have seen on my face immediately. I was irritated. I went from to it's cool. Any of my real friends would have knew like, oh, she mad, she irritated as fuck, because I don't know how to hide my facial expressions. So her cousin basically was like, nah, you need to tell that nigga to come in so I can meet him. I want to meet this ain't shit ass nigga you talking to. So I'm like, all right. Eventually the nigga he come inside. Cool nigga. He ain't shit, but he a cool nigga. Come in. We all chilling, taking shots. Her cousin kind of grilling the nigga. She all in the nigga face. Boom. She end up like she said, leaving out to go with this shrimp in the car. So I'm just in the house with her cousin. Me and her chilling, mixing, mingling. Boom. Eventually, I was just like, all right, I'm up out of here. I dip up out of there. Did I go home that night? I think I was going to kick it with one of my little boo things, but I do think I end up just going home because I was over the whole damn situation. So just keep that in mind. This ain't the story time. Just keep that in mind about Raspberry. That's the type of person she is. She do shit like that. So, boom, Milk Chocolate birthday come up. We all get dressed. We all get cute. I specifically tell her, we're going to be walking around. Wear comfortable heels. Me, I'm wearing my 3-inch kitten heels because I love a good heel. I'm gonna wear a heel unless for some reason the outfit just screams sandals. Other than that, I'm gonna wear me a heel. I'm gonna wear me a motherfucking kitten heel. I don't give a damn, and I don't care what y'all be out there. You kitten heels, you might as well not. I'm gonna wear my 3-inch kitten heel. Okay, they cute. You gotta get the right ones. I get the right ones. They be looking cute. So I'm like, I'm wearing my comfortable 3-inch heels with straps. You feel me? We're going to be walking around. It's going to be a lot going on. We're going to be, we're going to be on that. You feel me? She's like, okay, I know I got comfortable heels that I'm going to wear. She's telling me her outfit. Milk Chocolate is her birthday. She telling me her outfit. Like me and Milk Chocolate, we kind of coordinated a little bit. Raspberry was supposed to coordinate with us too, but she didn't really fall through with her fit. But anywho, y'all, just no, me and Milk Chocolate, me and Milk Chocolate, we looked really cute. So the day come, y'all, I bought Milk Chocolate a bottle of 1942 for her birthday, and I think I had a bottle of Dime. Some tragic stuff had happened in Milk Chocolate's family, so even though it was her birthday, she had to go to a funeral. So I had pulled up on her because she was with her people and picked her up from her people. We taking shots with her people or whatever. And we was going to see if her people was going to come with us. But they did not end up coming outside with us. So, boom, we did end up meeting Raspberry outside. So, we all outside, y'all. We having fun. We drinking. We taking shots. We turning up. It's a ball. We're having hella fun. We meeting hella people. Everybody telling us how pretty we all look. And we such a pretty friend group. And all this. We just getting lots of compliments, having hella fun, getting hella drunk, getting hella toe up. We outside though. We outside walking around, just doing hella shit. At some point, Raspberry starts saying her feet hurt. And I had told her ass, you need to make sure you wear comfortable shoes because we're going to be on our feet all motherfucking night. All night. Okay, all night. Her feet start hurting. So I don't know why we end up going to like a convenience store to get like some wipes, and then because she said she needed some wipes for something. At some point, a bunch of niggas is in our face. Let me get that right, because I don't be in niggas' faces. Niggas be in on my face. I don't be in niggas' faces. Let me set the record straight. Niggas be in my face. I don't be in no niggas' face. But niggas is all in our face or whatever. She so tall, she ended up falling. I didn't even see her fall. I just seen her ass getting up off the ground. Some niggas was helping her up. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm thinking she just toe up. I'm like, oh, she ducked already. Like, I'm not in a bad way. I'm like, she toe already. No, she fell because it didn't goddamn heels. So we had to end up interrupted what we was doing to walk back to the car because I had some sandals in the car. I was like, I probably got some sandals. What size shoe you wear? She wear my size. I'm like, I got some sandals in the car. I always got sandals in the car. I always got everything in the car, everything everywhere. I'm always the well-prepared friend, okay? I be having everything. So I'm like, let's walk back to my car. You can change your shoes. Boom. We walk back to my car. We end up meeting one of Raspberry's cousins. Like, I think one or two of her cousins or something like that. So we meet up with them. We at the car. We taking more shots. She changed her shoes. We end up walking back. Then we had to pee. We ran into this girl who gave us some tree and a whole bunch of little stuff like that. We ended up going to a couple clubs. We outside, we turning up, y'all. We had a ball after she put her little shoes on and all that. We had a ball. We up all night because it's going into Milk Chocolate's birthday, and I was gonna be dropping Milk Chocolate off somewhere because she was going off the next day to do some other stuff. Y'all, I gotta plug my phone in. It's about to die. So yeah, that happened. Us going out for Milk Chocolate, going into her birthday, that happened on a Friday. So on that Saturday, I was going to be going to a day party by myself, but I had found out one of my guy partners was going to be there. So mind you, in between this time, Crunchy, like I said, I had met Crunchy 2 years prior to this event. I stopped talking to him because he seemed hella controlling. And then I never heard from him. He would like hit me up and text me here and there. And then out of nowhere, I stopped hearing from him. So I'm just thinking he left me alone. Crunchy had ended up calling me like a week or two before Milk Chocolate's birthday, before this Friday we out turning up, and me and him kind of started talking again, but not really, because I had forgot why I had stopped talking to him. And then it dawned on me one day. I was like, I didn't like your little attitude and how you be talking. He just gave me aggressive man, and he was, and he is. And I got us some more story times about Crunchy, and I talked about him a little bit on my live. So don't worry, it's story times to come with Crunchy. So yeah. And like I said, me and him had start talking. I stopped talking to him because I remember why I didn't want to fuck with him. So boom, the Saturday come for the day party. I get dressed in this cute little outfit. I was going to this day party solo like I said, but then I had found out one of my guy partners was going to be there. So I hit him up. I'm like, hey, I'm about to be going to this day party too. Is you going to this day party too? He like, yep. Let me know when you get there. We can rock out and have fun together. I'm like, all right, cool. So I end up driving out there to this damn day party. Raspberry wanted to come, but I think she had to work, so she was not going to be able to come. And she was just like, if I don't end up coming to the day thing, if you end up going out at night, if I'm off, I'll come with you. I'm like, all right, cool. I did plan to go out that night, but I had got too toe up. So boom, y'all, I get to the day party, and I had got there before my guy partners got there. So and mind you, mind y'all, I didn't get tickets to this day party because I'm thinking, oh, I'm just buy some tickets at the door, because by the time I went to go buy the tickets for this day party, they was already sold out. So I'm like, oh, I'll just pay at the door. Mind you, a celebrity guest was gonna be there, but I'm not thinking it's gonna be like hella expensive. Y'all, I get to the door, they talking about $120. I said, I'm not paying $120. I seen some niggas out there, and long story short, I got in with them niggas. Okay, so I got in for free. I go inside, they buy me some drinks at the bar. They like, oh, you here by yourself? I'm like, no, I'm gonna be meeting my friends. They just running behind because I didn't want to tell no mans I'm here by myself. Like I was gonna be here this whole time by myself. I think I had told them either some of my friends was already in here and I was waiting for some friends, or my friends was on their way, some shit like that. So yeah, they buy me some drinks at the bar. I'm chilling with them niggas. They go do their thing. I'm just mingling around the club, meeting people. I looked so cute. Everybody just kept coming up to me like, oh my God, you're so cute. Are you by yourself? Like, you can hang out with us. Da, 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 da. So that's what I'm doing. Boom, I'm in there. I hear somebody calling my name. I'm thinking it's my partner. Whole time it's Crunchy. He like, oh, that's crazy how the first time seeing you is in a club, and I've been trying to kick it with you. I've been trying to get up with you. I've been trying to see you. Woo, woo, woo. I'm like, ooh, I was not expecting to see you here. Like, but I hung out with him for a little minute. He was there with his people. I hung out with him. Everything went cool. Like, he is very hyper. Shit, him and Raspberry. Very hyper people. It's just, it's a little bit too much. Like, it's cool, but all the time, it's just too much, that kind of shit all the time. Hold on, y'all. Let me fix my brightness. My bad. So I finally meet up with my guy partner. I'm with him and his people. We turning up. We having a ball. The celebrity guests finally get there. It's hella fun. It's jumping in there. I'm telling y'all, it was so many niggas, y'all. I got so many niggas numbers and bitches too. Like, niggas was just flocking to me. Like, it was just hella shit going on in there. I was looking so cute too. So that next day was gonna be Sunday. Crunchy had ended up calling me hella early in the morning. He was like, what you doing today? I want to take you out. Let's go on a date. So I'm like, all right, cool. Crunchy stayed on the phone with me until we went on that goddamn date, y'all. He was not playing. So I'm like, all right, let me just see. Crunchy, he a little, but let's just see where maybe things could go. If not, hey, I want to go on a date, get some free food, and get out the house and get cute. I don't mind. So he had found a spot for us to go and hella shit. He was like, park your car at this particular bar station and I'm gonna pick you up. I'm gonna be with my sister. You gonna be with us. I'm like, all right, cool. So I get dressed, me and him on the phone the whole time. I do what he told me. I go, I park, he picked me up. I'm riding with him and his sister hella cool. Now, mind you, when I seen his sister, I kept thinking like, oh my God, I know the sister. Come to find out, the sister and her nigga was trying to have a threesome with me a couple years before this had happened. Small world, but I ain't say nothing because I ain't want to make the situation awkward. It was just like, by the time I peeped, y'all, we was already en route to where the hell we was going. So anywho, I'm in the car with them. They cool. They vibe. We chilling, listening to music. Boom. We get to where he was going. His sister was going. She was with us for a little minute. Then she was going somewhere else. So boom. Me and Crunchy, we go inside the place. Me and him having a ball together. We turn. I'm like, okay, I fuck with Crunchy. He a cool ass nigga. Boom. So yeah, we just chilling. We in there vibing. We having hella drinks, hella shots and shit. He doing it up. Like he buying me whatever I want. Food. It was food at this place and hella shit was going on. Me and him having a ball. Now, mind you, I was supposed to. Raspberry wanted to go out with me that Sunday night. I told her, okay, but I have a date first. I will let you know when I'm done with my date and when we gonna meet up. I was kind of giving her like an ETA of when I think I'm gonna be done with this date for me and her to meet up to go out. Mind you, I told her I'm not in my car. I'm in the car with the nigga I'm on a date with, okay? So as me and him out, me and her was kind of talking or whatever. And then after that, we stopped talking. Like a couple hours had passed. So y'all, I get so fucked up. I get told bike. I text Raspberry. I'm like, girl, I'm toe. Me telling her that in my mind was telling her like, bitch, I don't think I'm gonna make it out. I'm so told, like I'm not gonna be able to drive. I'm thinking this nigga Crunchy gonna have to drop me off back to my car and I'm gonna have to sleep in my car, or he gonna have to take me home and I'm gonna have to like Uber back to get my car the next day. That's how told up I was. So I text her that. I didn't hear back from her. So I'm like, okay, she must got the message. Like she can find something else to do. So me and Crunchy, we still at this place. Me and him eventually leave. We go get another bottle. We still drinking. We out. We around the town. We doing a bunch of activities. At some point, I was just like, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, I'm on that. You on that? We on that. Boom. So he was just like, nah, like, I don't even want to do all of that, and you know this our first time really linking and you really toe up. He was like, but I'm gonna just take you back with me to my house because you're hella fucked up. I wouldn't feel comfortable leaving you at your car, because that's what I was basically telling. I was like, oh, you can just take me to my car, then I'll just sleep it off in my car. He like, nah, like I wouldn't feel comfortable as a man doing that. So all I know is, y'all, we was driving towards this man's house. This had to be around maybe 8 or 9, because like I said, we was out early in the day. We was doing day drinking, day partying. This is Sunday, okay? So I wake up at like 4 a.m. I'm scared. I don't know where the fuck I'm at. I'm looking around like, where the fuck am I at? Crunchy, I guess he like felt me moving around and stuff. He like, you good, you cool, you all right, I brought you to my house, like you was so fucked up. Like, mind y'all, I'm in different clothes. I'm not even in my clothes. I'm changed and everything. My hair wrapped up, everything. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? He like, you was so fucked up. He was like, by the time we got in my house, you was he said I wasn't gone, but I was like talking, but he was like, you was talking, but you wasn't talking. I had to carry you in the house and everything, but I got all your stuff. I got your purse. I got your phones. I got your everything. He was like, but your phone, somebody been blowing you up. He was like, but you cool? You good? I'm like, just checking myself, feeling myself to make sure, like, you know, I'm cool. Like, ain't nobody like taking advantage of me or nothing like that, but I was fine. So I'm checking my phone. Raspberry was blowing up my phone. I mean, I say she called me at least 20-30 times, texting me, talking about where you at, what's going on, I can't believe you're doing this to me, I'm looking for you, I'm at the place, I paid $400 for my mom to watch my kids, and you're gonna flake on me, this is what you're gonna do. Just saying all this shit. For one, I'm never leaving my house unless I got a confirmation from my friend, if we're meeting up, that they're on their way too. Mind y'all, this girl has my location. We shared location. You know where I live at. You know where I was. You see I'm not in them locations. You see where I'm at. You don't see that I'm where we're supposed to meet at. So why would you, if you're not hearing from me, leave your house to go to this destination? Oh no, what had happened was she lied and told her mom that she was going to work, and she did not go to work. That's what it was. That's what it was. So she ended up leaving out. I would have just told my mom, like, oh, they didn't need me. They called me and told me I didn't need to come in or something, because I'm not going to leave my house to go meet up with somebody if I don't got confirmation from them that they're on their way. We're about to meet up. That's just me. That's just me. Okay. Now I can see where on her end, she's looking at me like, we plan to meet up. I leave. I'm calling you, blowing you up. You're not responding. Like, what the fuck going on? But at the same time, I would have left my house. I don't give a damn. You could have either, I think she actually did have work and she called off work. Yeah, that's what it was. She called off work. I would either just end up going to work, or I would have just stayed my ass at home. I would have just made up something to my mama like, look, they didn't need me. They said I need to come in today, so I'm just chilling. So I'm just reading all her text messages and stuff. Like, she getting a little snappy. If I go back and look, I might put some of the text messages up on the screen or do a voiceover where I'm reading word for word, like some of the stuff she was saying, but I don't feel like doing that right now. I only got like 15 more minutes and then I gotta go because I'm on my lunch break. So yeah, but basically she getting a little snappy in the text message, saying all kind of shit. I end up texting her like, girl, the last time I text you, no, I basically told her like, girl, my bad. Something like that. I was like, girl, my bad. I was toe up. Like, I was fucked up. Like, I'm just now waking up from the last time I messaged you. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have thought you would have still came to the, like, she ended up going to the place thinking I was there. When we have each other's location, you know I'm not the fuck there. And anywho. So after that, me and her eventually like get on the phone and like we talking, and she was like, yeah, because I couldn't go home. I was stranded. I didn't have nowhere to go. I was trying to reach out to a whole bunch of people and nobody was getting back to me. And it's fucked up that you would put me in that type of position, and just saying all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, girl, I didn't put you in no position. I don't give a, like, if I don't get confirmation from my friend that they're on their way, I'm not leaving. Especially if we haven't talked in a couple hours. Hella time had went by. I'm not leaving unless I'm okay with going by myself or I'm meeting up with other people. You get what I'm saying? So I'm just like telling her that, like, girl, I want to let me personally. She was like, but I already told my mom I was leaving out to work. You could have just told her you end up not going to work. I don't know. That's on you. But it was just like, and this wasn't the like first or second time I felt like she did some shit like this. It's like she's putting it on me because I end up not wanting to go and she either felt like she had to go out her way to find a babysitter or pay for a babysitter or sneak out her house, and then I end up not wanting to go, because I ain't gonna lie, I flaked on a couple plans me and her had, but I have motherfucking free will, and I don't think people use their free will enough. Bitch, if I say I want to go somewhere and then I end up not, and I change my mind, that's my right. That's my fucking free will. Since when do people forget that we have free will? Just because somebody changed their mind and you don't like it don't mean they can't do it. And I feel like I don't like that from people. And you're not gonna fucking guilt trip me into making me feel like I cannot use my free will as freely as I want to. I don't like that. I don't like that. It was just, I started to feel like the friendship just started feeling heavy, and it's just like, girl, we just still getting to know each other. It's only a couple of months into our friendship. You get what I'm saying? Then you telling me you tracked my location, told me she was going knocking on motherfucking doors, following my location because she didn't have nowhere to go. And it's like, I don't know if she ended up finding the nigga house I was at or not, but it was like, what do you think was gonna happen? You end up knocking on the right door and I'm in there. You thought they was gonna let you in? He gonna just let you in? You a stranger? What's that gonna do for you? Instead of you just being a grown-ass adult and taking your ass home. Because ain't nobody fucking told you to lie and do all this shit just to go out. Like, that's just a little too much. That's just a little too extreme for me. And maybe I'm being a little insensitive because I don't have to do all of that to go out. I don't have to lie. I don't got to pay. I don't got to sneak. I don't got to do that I never had to do that kind of shit. Ever. Even when I was in relationships and I wanted to go, I'm going out. I'll be back. So, yeah, but in her mind, she felt like I was being weird to her because I stopped responding. And even though I told her I was fucked up, she didn't take that as, oh, you're not saying that you're not going. So she felt like for me, it was fucked up that I catted on her, that I flaked on her, and she had to do all of that. And I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I don't know, friend. Like, I think you got to take some accountability on this. You're trying to put that on me. And you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you don't go looking at my location and coming to where I'm at. Don't do that either. I'd be around killers. This nigga Crunchy is crazy. Literally. The niggas I be around be crazy niggas. Hood niggas. You could have came knocking on his door. He know who the fuck you was. And I don't know what these niggas be got going on. And then blam, blam. Like, you cannot do shit like that. You cannot do shit like that. You cannot just come pop up at my fucking location. Like, what? Are you cool? Are you cool? Like, are you cool? But I get it, kind of what she was saying. She was like, I was just concerned about you because I didn't hear from you. And it's like, I get that. I do get that part. But at the same time, boo, do not fucking come to my location. But then at the same time, what if something bad did happen to me? But I just still feel like at that, like, no. And I just thought that was like weird. Like, I get it. Like, she thought she was concerned about me, but I don't feel like she was concerned about me. She just wanted to see where the fuck I was at. She tried to play it off like she was concerned about me, but you were trying to see where I was at so you could be where I was at because you didn't have nowhere else to go. You couldn't go home. So after that, me and her kind of talked about it, but then, you know, I kind of was just like, I'm cool off this. This was just a lot, and this wasn't the first incident. This was like the fourth, fifth thing you did that I kind of side-eye you. And the major thing you did was like, bitch, I don't even know how I still start. I can't fucking with you after that. Because that was crazy. That's going to be for a whole nother. I don't know if I'm ready to tell that yet because I don't know. But at the end of the day, you did weird shit. So if you feel like the shit I did was weird, but then you feel like the shit you didn't do was weird, me and you can't be friends. Because the shit that you did was weirder. You had me rushing to your cousin's house to come hang out with you to go out, just for you to leave me to go punch a nigga with a shrimp. Might I remind y'all, little dick ass nigga. It was just too much. So after that, like, I kind of just stopped responding to her. Now, I do feel like I should have just been more mature and just told her, like, look, I don't think this friendship is for me. Or let's keep our friendship to just doing, you know, like we go out to eat or something. I don't know, because it's just going out with her and then the babysitter shit, it just was becoming too much. Like, I'm random, I'm moody, I change my mind one minute, I want to go out, the next minute I don't. And I don't like feeling like I can't change my mind because you still want to go when you already paid your babysitter and all of this. I'm not fucking paying my babysitter until I walk out that motherfucking door. Why is you paying the babysitter in advance? And then you try to put that on me. What, you thought I was gonna give you the money back? Bitch, you out your motherfucking mind. So yeah, we had stopped talking, and then she had messaged me a minute ago and was just like, oh, I don't know what I did wrong. I just feel like because of everything you told me about like your friendships that you would be a better friend or some shit like that. I'm gonna put the shit up on the screen. I had messaged her back like, I don't know, a couple days later, a week later, I don't know. And I was like, let's go to lunch and let's talk about it. Because I was just like, you know what? Let me be mature and actually sit down and talk to her about it. And maybe me and her can like come to an understanding and work things out. Because she's a cool girl. She's a cool friend. But it's just certain shit that I just feel like me and her was not mashing on, you know. But it was still, we were still getting to know each other. We were still in the learning process. And she was going through some extreme shit in her life. So it's like, I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt because the shit that she was going through was very extreme. But when I had messaged her back and was like, let's plan a date, let's go sit down, let's have lunch, like, let's talk about it. The bitch never messaged me back. So I was like, oh, okay. That's that. The friendship is over. So yeah, y'all tell me down below, was I wrong? Was she wrong? Was we both wrong? Or was it just one of them situations where it was just like, shit happens? Okay, that's the end of this story time. I think I want to tell y'all a story time about how Cray Cray ruined my birthday over a seafood bowl. I don't know, or maybe I'll jump back into, I'm going to give y'all another story time this week. I got to really sit down and think about the order of events that everything was happening in the series I was telling, because my mind is just all over the place. So I think I'm going to give y'all another story time before I jump back into that this week. So I might tell y'all the story time about how Cray Cray ruined my fucking birthday over a goddamn seafood bowl, which I told this on my live before, but I know y'all be mad when I tell my story times on my live because it be all choppy going in and out. So I'm going to tell it again for everybody. And I know a lot of y'all don't watch my lives. Even though y'all should. They be juicy, they be tea, it be hella shit going on. Watch the playbacks. They're not boring. Very entertaining. And mind y'all, I have been putting a lot of my lives in my membership. So if you missed it and you want to see it, gotta join the membership. Hit that join button, hit that like button, like the video, comment some orange and white hearts in the chat, and tell me who was wrong in this situation, or y'all opinions, or if y'all had a friend like this, let me know. Oh, I forgot to mention too, it was another nigga that she was talking to in her cousin's apartment, and she was at this, mind you, the dude had told her he felt like she was moving too fast, right? Why was she knocking at this man's door, and on his Ring camera he was like, get the fuck away from my fucking door? And she was like, that's fucked up for him to do. And I'm looking at her like, if the man told you that, you know, he feel like you moving too fast, he not trying to move that fast, he don't want to deal with you no more. Mind you, they had only been talking for like a month. And he basically was like, you're too much for me. Like, I can't do this. You proceed to go be knocking at this man's door. You don't know who, because she felt like he had somebody over there. And it's like, okay, so if you feel like he got somebody over there, why are you banging on this man's door? And then you're mad. But he told you he don't want to fuck with you. I'm like, friend, like, I think he right. I would have told your ass to get the fuck away from my door too. That was me. And it wasn't the first time she did that. So I'm like, I can't agree with you. Now, he didn't have to say get the fuck away from my door, but he not wrong. He not wrong. You know what I mean? And I just was feeling like she was trying to jump into a relationship with a guy too fast. Now, don't get me wrong, because y'all know me, I be loved after 2 days, but I don't expect us to be in a relationship after 2 days. You know what I mean? I just might be in fake love after 2 days, you know, but yeah. But anywho, y'all, that's the end of this story time. I love y'all down to the ground, and thank y'all for tuning in. I feel a little rusty. I don't know. It's just, I know y'all probably like, where your birthday vlog? I don't know. I got hella footage. I don't know. I'm gonna just be putting out random little mini vlogs on my membership and on my Patreon. Hey, I know. But y'all know I do be putting videos and stuff in story times. So if some of the story time, y'all might see little pictures and videos from it there. But I am going to really start uploading mini vlogs that'll be like 15 to 30 minutes on my membership and on my Patreon, and they very juicy, very tea, and I will be spilling exclusive tea and juiciness all in it. But I just, y'all, I don't want to get too happy, but I don't even want to speak on it. But if you know, you know. But yeah, y'all, I'm a vibe, you a vibe, we should vibe. So you should what? You should like, comment, and subscribe, but only if you want to. 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 If you're watching, that's really all I appreciate. Everything else is extra, and if you do so, I greatly appreciate it. If you want the extra juicy tea, go ahead and click the link down below to join my membership. And if you want that raw and uncut tea, go ahead and DM me on TikTok or Instagram at slim.shayla to request my Patreon link from me. Content will be dropping this week. I promise y'all, I'll let y'all know when it's up. So if y'all unjoined and want to rejoin once the new content is up, I will let y'all know when the content is back up, when the new content is up. And I'm gonna flood y'all because I know I've been going for like 2-3 weeks. I'm gonna flood y'all. Y'all know when I come back, I come back, and I'm gonna be dropping pictures of people on my Patreon. Yeah, y'all gonna want to get in that Patreon, so y'all, yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna see y'all in my next video. Hopefully I'm gonna drop another video this week. So today is Tuesday. I'm gonna try to have this video up today, Tuesday, and if I do have this video up Tuesday, I will drop another video Thursday or Friday. Okay, love y'all. Deuces.